Hi my loves, you're welcome. So in today's tutorial I'll be using this Brazilian wool. The length of this Brazilian wool is approximately 50 inches or more, and I'll be using attachments. So the attachment is in cut 5. I'll just go ahead and roll it here on my flexi rollers. So the method I'll use here is the twist and turn method, and as you can see I'm not rolling it too close to each other. I'm giving space, so I'm using the twist and turn method for this. Keep watching, guys. In my water, I'm going to cover it up with my towel. I'll leave it there for about 10 minutes and I'll take it out. I will apply hair mousse immediately, and then I'll make sure it reaches like every part of the hair. So I'll apply it generously just to keep the hair in place and to make sure there are no flyouts. So afterwards, I'll leave it for some minutes to dry a little, but not totally. Then I'll take off the curls and then I'll separate it. Okay, I don't like leaving such curls to dry before separating it, because when it's still a bit wet, you can easily separate it than when it's totally dry. So I'm transitioning from relaxed to natural hair. You can see the hair behind is already natural. Then the one in front is still falling off. Like, this is the strongest hair I know. It's so thick. So I'm not using any gel for this hair because I don't need to use a gel, okay? But if you want to use a gel for yours, it's okay. So I will just braid the hair. I'll just braid it. I'll make sure it's not too tight. I know some of you will be like, but she said no braiding, no whatever. So don't worry, I'll show you how to do it if you're not braiding it from the root. And this is how I'm going to make my Brazilian wool to be when I fix it in the hair. One side is going to be shorter and the other one will be the longest. So I'll just fix it in that way that I just showed you now. I'll crochet it into the hair like so, and I'll pull it out. You'll notice that one side is longer than the other side. So the longer side, or the longer one, is the one I'm going to use to thread or to roll it. Okay, so I'm just going to thread it like so, and you need to be very careful so that you don't over tie it, else it will give you a headache. It will be too tight, guys. So you need to be careful in doing that, and you keep rolling like so. I'm not making it too tight, else it will be too stiff. Okay, so I'm making it a bit loose, not too loose, else it's going to lose. Okay, so this is how I'm going to fix the coil. I'll just put it in the middle and continue threading. The shorter wool is just like a base for my hair, but I didn't bother adding much because my hair is very thick. But when I got here, you saw that my hair is becoming slimmer, so I can always add more wool so that it doesn't become too slim as it's going down. So I'll just add like few strands of the wool, and then I'll continue rolling, or I'll continue threading it. Okay, I'll add as many curls as I want. Okay, I really don't know what this is. Is it truly locks or is threading? If it's left for me, I would say it's threading. So I'm just going to fix these attachments, the one I prepped earlier. I'll just fix it in the middle of the shorter part of the wool. Okay, and I'll fix it like this. Then the upper part of the wool, I'm going to roll it to make sure it's secured properly, so that when I roll it, it will not show that anything was added there, so that it doesn't become too bulky there. Okay, and you can see that the Brazilian wool, the longer part, is finished, so I need to add another one. Okay, and then I made sure that the one I'm adding is almost the same length as where the attachment is. So the way this attachment is now, I'm just going to roll it to where the attachment is, like the bottom. I'll make sure it's secured properly, that it's tied properly, so that it doesn't lose. One very important thing about threading is that there is no one way of doing it. Okay, you just do it as you go. Okay, as you're doing it, you see more reasons why you need to add or why you need to reduce, or just how it is. Okay, as you do it, you have an insight of how to do it. That's everything about threading. So this is another way to do this for those people that cannot braid or don't have the time to braid from the roots. Okay, and I know that this is how we used to make threading before. But you know, the other method, it lasts longer and it will not easily pull from the roots like this one. So this is the easiest one to do, while that one will probably last longer than this. Okay, so for those of you that cannot braid and you don't want to use rubber band, you can just use this method to do it. So you can see right here, I don't really have much hair like behind, so I will just cross. I'll pick the shorter hair, the shorter one, the bottom. I'll bring it up and then start rolling it, okay? So that it doesn't become too slim as I go down, okay? So that's how I'll continue threading it till I get to where I'm going to add my other attachment. Keep watching, guys. Anytime you get to where your attachment is and your attachment is too slim to hold the threading, you can always reduce your threading and then continue threading, then tie it together with the attachments. Then afterwards, you cut all the Brazilian wool off. It's better that way and it's not likely to lose. Make sure you keep watching, guys, because I'm going to show you how to take off these curls without losing the hair entirely, and I'll show you how to put back the curls when you want to. Okay, so you can as well take off the curls and then put it back when you want to, at any time you want. So make sure you keep watching till the end. I'm going to coil the tip, the attachment that I put at the tip of the hair. So if you find this very stressful, you can just use the coils you used on top at the bottom here. You fix it the same way we fix this attachment, okay? And you just roll it. So if you don't want stress, you can just do that method, okay? That will work fine too. So I'm giving space as I'm coiling this because I want the coils to be loose a bit. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let's put it in hot water. See me doing over-sabi here, putting everything at once. I soon learned that patience is a virtue. Nobody had to tell me to start putting it in batches. Like, what is wrong with you, girl? Keep watching, guys. So I'm going to use hair mousse here. I will apply generously. Emphasis on generously, okay? I think I even added more mousse off camera because it is so important for those curls. It will keep it in place, it will remove fly outs, and it will prevent the curls from sticking to the threading, okay? It's so important for this hair, okay? And if you don't have hair mousse, you can use your gel. And you need to be doing this like after every 3 days, at most after 1 week, just to keep the curls in place and make it look fresh, okay? So even if you're using human hair curls, you still need to maintain it. So it's not just because it's attachment, you still need to maintain those human curls too. So I'm going to use shea butter on the scalp. You know, when I was making the hair, I didn't really use any cream of any sort on the hair. So you need to be oiling your hair too, else it will become too scratchy. Your scalp will be too scratchy because of the protective hairstyle. So as you're taking care of the curls, make sure you take care of your scalp too. Yay! Exquisite. That's the word. What a sight to behold. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely stunning. It is stunning. Well, let it not be like I'm just praising myself. Why don't you guys just tell me what you think in the comment section, okay? To think that this hair was so easy to make. It's so gorgeous. Honestly, guys. And anyone can do this. Anyone can make this hair. It's so easy. So easy. You don't need to know how to braid. No, you don't. No, you don't, baby. This hair is so soft. So soft. Remember what I said earlier, if you're not ready to maintain this hair, you should probably not even make it, okay? Because it is the maintenance that will keep it fresh and looking fine always. So be ready to maintain this hair, okay? Do not forget that I'm still going to show you how to take off the curls and then put it back, so keep watching. So guys, I was on my own. Oh, something just told me, use this black gel and lay down your edges. And I did. And it was terrible. When you are tired of the curls, you can just cut it off like so. That is it. And you can rock this hair like this even without the curls. It will still be okay. And you can even make the hair like this before fixing the curls. Like so. But make sure that the tip of the coil is out. Like make sure it's properly picked. Like it's long. So that when you thread it, it doesn't lose. Okay, or falls off. You can also do this. You can also do this method to add more curls for the hair. Okay. And you can also make the hair before adding these curls. Okay, the choice is yours. Ta-da! Your coil is back, baby. Simple as that. See my black edges. OMG. Please, my loves, don't be that person that will watch my videos and not like or share or comment or subscribe. Okay, please do all that. Okay, kisses.